I still remember everything as if it was yesterday or as if it was today. It's always there in the back of my mind.
15 years since the Dawson College shooting in Montreal, 18-year-old Alyssia D'Souza killed in the rampage and 19 others injured on September 13, 2006. A lone gunman started firing outside the school at 12:41 p.m. before entering the atrium. Then 17-year-old James Santos stepped in to help, trying to protect Alyssia and keep the gunman calm, many hailing him a hero.
I took cover before he actually took his first shot, but then since I took cover, Alyssia wanted to know obviously why, so she got up. She got hit by a round. She fell on the ground, and then I went back to sort of pretty much grab her and bring her back to my position or where I was hiding. Try to comfort her as much as I could.
Santos held Alyssia in his arms after the gunman shot her several times with a semi-automatic weapon.
He was taking aim at students. It's pretty much chaos. Lots of screaming, yelling.
The shooter, Kim Virgil, then pointed his gun at James, asking him to get up and follow him.
I was trying to please him as best as I could because I didn't want to get him angry and hurt other people. And then he was just pretty much using me to know where the police were, what they were doing.
James was used as a human shield. He begged the shooter to let help come for Alyssia. The shooter asking James how the young woman was doing.
I told him that, listen, I don't know because I've been up here with you all this time. So he didn't say anything. He went back. He unloaded his clip on her, so basically clip by meaning by all his ammunition, and then he came back and he told me now I have nothing to worry about, and then he continued on shooting on the police officers on the third floor.
Soon after, police who had been in the area already on another case intervened.
And with all the gunfire that went, obviously my ears popped. I didn't hear anything, and I just saw him on one knee.
The shooter was shot in the arm and then took his own life at 12:48 p.m., the shooting spree lasting about 7 minutes. James then fled the scene. This was the third fatal school shooting in Montreal after the Polytechnique massacre in 1989 and the shooting spree at Concordia University in 1992. 2 years later, James was awarded Canada's second highest civilian award for bravery, the Star of Courage, for keeping the shooter distracted. But he doesn't see himself as a hero.
If anything, I think the police officers that were there, the first responders, and pretty much everybody that were there that were actively doing something, in my mind, I was just being me and trying to obviously survive.
In the 15 years since, James has served in the armed forces and gone through police training, now an officer with the same force that came in to help him that fateful day at Dawson College, the Montreal police.
What sold me and what I saw and how the police officers worked was literally during that ordeal. I saw how they worked as a team and how they're really there for us at that time, obviously for students, and how they are there for society. And I appreciated it a lot. And I always thought and would have liked to give back to the community that gave me another chance.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.